What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Well, we got two in the mail, two TTMs in the mail. For you guys that do not know, which most of you do if you follow the videos, TTM stands for through the mail. We send out, with a whole bunch of people on YouTube, sends out a bunch of requests out with self-addressed envelopes back and letters to these athletes and to other non-sports people asking for their autographs. A lot of times these things are free, so I'm kind of been documenting these last two and a half months of my journey, and you guys have been going with me. Don't have too many. Like I said, we have two today, and then I was going to do some TTM searches. Got some pharmacy boxes, $5 things, comes with a whole bunch of TTM fuel in there, a pack of something, you might get a hit. You're not really getting these things for any too crazy value, but for TTMs, for $5, for 80 cards, you can't really beat that. So we'll go on and get these out of the way. So if anybody wants to see the cards after, you guys can. First one's pretty quick return, looks like, because I have a Christmas stamp on it already. Postmarked December 5th, coming out of Phoenix, Arizona. Zero fee. I sent one, and they sent me two things back in only 10 days. So let's see what we got. I think this is my vintage cards. One of my father's cards that I had in my collection. Here we go. So this is the card I said of Mr. Marty. Is it Kia? Wow, I don't know. But it is a sweet, I think this is in the 50s card here. Let's see here. This is a 1959 Topps beat up card. Terribly cut, but this, like I said, this is found in my dad's original baseball collection. So I got it signed. I told him this was my dad's card, and check it out. He sent me one of his own cards in here. Looks like it's a 1964. Nope, 1963 Topps. Played for the Reds here. He gave us some blue ink right there. Man, that's so cool. Thank you so much, sir. Like I said, I sent him one. He sent me two back with them, a vintage right back. Now, the card is all beat up and chewed up, but hey, not caring about that. I'm wanting that autograph. So very cool. Got some vintage returns back, and it didn't take too long. There's not much corners over there. It won't even stand up. Looks like something nibbling on that card. But two successes. So there we go, guys. All right. And our last one coming out of Phoenix, Arizona today. I got a note to myself here that all the cards I sent was not sent back. So he looks like he kept one or two of the cards. 37-day return. So let's see who we got here. Bill Swift. All right, looks like a 1991 Topps with some blue ink there. Looks like we got an 88. No, 89 Topps every time I do that. And then a 91 Donruss. Got some blue ink. And like I said, I send multiple cards sometimes, and I don't care if they keep a card or two, because like I said, this last person sent me a card, so maybe they keep it to give other people. The only problem was it was a 1989 Fleer. And that's the card that I'd like to have back for the set. So I wish you'd have kept maybe the 91 Topps, but that's okay. You didn't have to do this, so I'm appreciative nonetheless. So guys, tell me what you got. The winners are the vintage cards. They're in the worst shape, but the oldest card, and there's some great blue ink. So tell me in the comments what you think you like, and then let's tear into some of this real quick. There's just 80 cards in here. And I pre-opened the bottom because they're kind of hard to get in. But let's see what kind of pack. You're assured one pack, and 1 out of 4 boxes give you a hit of some sort. But like I said, this is a real neat thing for some TTM fuel. So it looks like our pack is a 1992 Upper Deck. Let's go on and rip that, see what we got here. You never know what kind of packs you get out of here, but 92 is right in the kind of timeline we're looking for our TTMs. Mike Mussina, who is a Hall of Famer, who does sign for a fee. Chris James, Brian Holman, Curtis Wilkerson, Joe Bover, Flanagan. Chris Swindell does sign. I'm about to send him out, and I didn't have this one, so I'm going to add that one. That's nice. Jeff Inns. I don't know if he signs or not. A lot of these we're going to have to check. Tartable signs for a fee. Pat Borders. BJ Surhoff, I believe. That's a cool shot. That'd be a good one to get an autograph. Looks like that's Ricky Henderson, too. All right, what we got here? Gary and Dwight. That's kind of Gary Sheffield, maybe? That's a cool card. And then Chuck Knobloch. I wish he signed, but he does not. All right, so not a bad pack. Got a couple of TTM fuels in that pack. Let's go on and see what else we got here. I like these because there's a lot of 98s, 90s. You'll find some older Donruss cards, Spear signs. You know what? Before we continue, let's go on and open this one and see what pack we got here. So we just anticipation and all that good stuff. All right, so it looks like we get a score pack in this one. Let's see what we got. Got an 1991 Score Series 1 exclusive card. Let's see. Yep. Let's see who we get real fast. Wax pack era, as you guys know. During the score days, I could care less about scores, but now, like I said, doing the TTM thing, Rigetti signs, David Steve. There's Nolan Ryan for the collection. Like I said, I'll have to check some of these guys. There's a McGuire and see if they sign. Wow, that's out of focus. Mark Parent, cool. He is actually, I have an envelope ready and a couple of cards in there, and I do not have that one. So that was I'm going to put that over here because, like I said, he is going out tomorrow, and I can add that. Jim Akers signs for $5 a card. Sweet. All right. Alright, let's pick out some of these. Doesn't matter which one they come out of here, as long as we get to see them. They're upside down and all around. Let's do this so it's not so nerve-wracking. Good gracious. Alright, there's Perez, Russell, Krim, I believe signs. Kurt, oh man, see I didn't collect during this. This must be during the early 2000s. Didn't collect during this time. We got a Sport Flick card. Billy Hatcher. Wow, what is that? Joe Carter. That's a cool card. I don't remember these cards at all. Mark Whitten. It's a Pinnacle card of Zeal. Jeff Serlio. And these are a little bit newer cards. These are the times when I wasn't really collecting. All right. Oh, that's a cool card. I did collect during the Dream Team era. That's a cool Griffey Jr. I always loved that set and that card. There's Kilgus, Paul Kilgus signs. Donnell Dixon, Glenn Hubbard, good old Glenn Hubbard signs. Of course, you guys know that. Todd Kramer. Masuki. All right, Marvel Wynn, Cliff Floyd. Jay Howe, he signs, I believe. That's a cool 87 Fleer. Oh, I like these 87 Donruss. Lonnie Smith. Oh, these are cool, these gold cards. I've started getting a few of these signed. Who's on the back of here? Randy, somebody, and somebody. I'll look those guys up. There's Bob Kipper, Martinez, Pete O'Brien. Do not have that one. He signs. A couple of stickers. Frank Williams and Edinburgh signs. And Casey Kennelly. All right, got a couple good stuff here, guys. Totally worth $5 if you ask me. Charles Hudson. Oh, there's a 90 Classics with that yellow background. Cool. Jim Poole. Silver Slugger, Santiago. Prospects. Mickey Telton. I mean, there's like every one that the one I'm looking on upside down here. Good gracious. Donaldson. These are some newer cards. Mike Morgan. Go over these. Like I said, I'm not really going after the newer cards right now. At least the cards the years I didn't collect. Freddie Garcia. Those Bowman. That's a cool looking card. Oh, here we go. What is that? A 1982 Donruss? See, that's what I'm talking about. I got to look up these guys. Jay Powell. David Hulse. Oh, that's cool. Jim Morrison. Not the Doors Jim Morrison, but White Sox third base Jim Morrison. That's a cool card. Another 82 Donners. I don't know who that guy, but it'd be cool to get an autograph. There's somebody I was watching this does a whole bunch of stuff that gets cards signed of guys, pictures of him signing cards. Jim Dyer, that's a cool card. I think Derek Jeter, what? Jack Cuss, don't know that guy. Jonathan Hurst, Mayha, Tony Phillips, Mike Jackson, Ted Simmons, Dante Bichette, the uncle of Bo Bichette, Jesse Barfly, Aquino. There's Ernie Witt. He signs. That's a cool 86 Donners. Do not have that card yet. In Clavia, Tim Starter just got him back, so he does sign. And Anthony Young. All right, guys, a couple more here. Some of you still hanging on there. Maybe we'll get a hit. We haven't had a hit yet. Doesn't really matter. We didn't get it for that. Mike Scott. There's Lefferts. 87 Donruss. Mickey Weston. Some of these guys, like DePino signs, do not have the 90 Donruss. That is cool. He's a good TTMer. Lenny Randall. Guys, really? Is this... I don't know if you guys remember, but here, cool. This is cool. I didn't know who Lenny Randall was. Let me see if I can pull this up real fast. And that's the guy I got back recently, and I sent a baseball card. He kept the baseball card, and he sent me some of his own cards, which is pretty cool. They're like 1 football and 2 baseball. I'm trying to find it. I know this is dead air here. Here we go. Let's see if I can show you this without destroying it. So check it out. That's what I got. Lenny Randall. He just sent those back, and I'd never even heard of them, but here we go. We got an old time, another card I can send out to old Lenny Randall there. All right. Let's see, a couple more here. Bobby Bonilla. Good gracious. Bobby Thigpen. Jim Gardner. Gary Carter. Eckersley, John Smiley, never smiling and does not sign. I always like that card. Steve Farr does sign. Rest in peace, Mr. Skaggs. That's a Fred Lynn. Actually, Fred Lynn does sign with a fee. I think it's a $5 fee. Hadn't really wanting to send out, but this is a really cool card right here. I might send this one out to get signed. This is a I don't know even what year this is. 1984 is what it says. Topps Post or something? Not a post, but what is that? Pedigree? Anyways, Purina Company. That's what it is. Cool card right there. Andy Van Slyke. Always like him. Raga. Couple more. I keep saying that. Joe Giraldi signs. He does sign with a fee, though. Really Randolph, Saberhagen signs. All right, down to our last little pile here, guys. Thanks for hanging on. Glenn Davis, Spike Owen signs. That's a cool 91 Fleer Ultra. Don't have many of those. Al Martin. What is this card? 97. Yeah, I was not collecting during this time. Sometimes I just like looking at some of these cards I have never seen before. Like I said, there's about a decade where I just didn't look at cards or collect cards. Kurt Miller, I always like those first round draft picks. DeStefano, I don't know this one. 87, cool. David Justice. He was married to the prettiest woman, Halle Berry, and he screwed that up. Come on, dude. Brett Saberhagen, an 89 Fleer that I love. That's Tom. Cesar Fielder. Eric Hillman, that'd be a cool card to sign. I wonder if he signs. We'll have to check that out. An old checklist. Nice name. Valentine, really round. Got Dwight Gooden finishing it up here, guys. Thanks for hanging on. If you don't mind, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Tell me what you think about these. Were these worth $5? If you're a TTMer, I think they are. If you see them, check them out. Like I said, $4.50 or something in the mail. Hope you guys are having a great week. Tell me again in the comments which ones you like the best. Johnny out.